Hello mirrors. So today I'm going to be doing a general reading for May for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you're new here, welcome to Law of Attractions and Mirrors Tarot, where we use the cards as a tool to help integrate the fragments of ourselves into one so we can self-actualize into the people we were born to become. With this knowledge, we can begin to manifest all of our deepest desires if we simply take responsibility for our power. So if you are interested in a reading, the information will be in the description box below. But without further ado, let's get into your reading, Pisces, and see what you are bringing in to the month of May. Temperance. That is really nice to come out right off the bat. This card fell out earlier when I was shuffling, thinking about Pisces, and so universe is really trying to get this message across. So this is really an overwhelming sense of balance because you're getting out of this energy, the Six of Pentacles energy, where perhaps you felt like someone else was over you or you were over someone else. It was just an imbalance. And you're ready to balance that out, because if that was reflected in your external, it means that there was also something going on internally that needs to be balanced out. So you're coming into May, you are ready and you're working towards that balance, both externally and internally. And as you heal one, the other one begins to heal as well. Okay, so let's see what else is going on, Pisces. So Nine of Wands in the reverse, Two of Swords in the reverse. So again, this is really great. You're getting out of feeling like you have to hold on really tight to what has caused you pain in the past, is the sense I'm getting with this Nine of Wands in reverse, along with all these other cards that are surrounding it. With Two of Swords, you are getting out of a pattern. You're getting out of a period of indecision where you couldn't make up your mind. And that's because you finally realized that whatever was going on here with this Nine of Wands was not worth holding on to, because Nine of Wands is a card where you're kind of like defending what you've made, and these wands that you've kind of created in this pattern, basically time that you've spent and effort that you've spent on something you really thought you want, but seeing it in the reverse, you are done with it. You are ready to move on in whatever capacity, because you finally realized what is important to you. And then of course we have the Two of Swords here and Temperance of balance. So there's this energy of two different choices and a balance of different choices and a balance of self that I'm really getting. So Eight of Cups in the reverse and Ten of Cups. Okay, so there may be some emotional aspects of whatever this thing is that you are still holding on to, but I do see it ending with just this complete emotional satisfaction. So perhaps there is a little bit of work that you need to do and realize, what are you still holding on to? Because even sometimes Two of Swords can be difficulty in like making a decision. So or even after you have made this decision, understanding that there's still some work to be done. And this work is very emotional in nature. It's something that comes from like an internal thing. So pain, frustration, any type of emotion. It's ready to be released though, because of course we come out of this Eight of Cups in the reverse into the Ten of Cups, which is, it's amazing, especially with having Temperance on the other side. But of course this is going to involve balance within yourself and balance in the external with other people around you. So let's see what these cards are saying. Woman holding a coin. financial constraints in the reverse. Nice. And journey in the reverse. So with these 3 cards, it's possible that many of you are going to either come across money or start something like maybe a business where you are getting out of financial issues that you've had before. And I do see it connected to this energy. So letting go of all of that is going to bring this into your life. With journey in the reverse, that's why I said maybe some of you guys will be working from home. This might also point to the current situation where many people are at home, and the month of May might be more of the same. But when I see journey in the reverse, I think of like an internal type of journey that perhaps is important for you to go on. So visualization of what you want to manifest and kind of getting creative with it can be very helpful in May in order to overcome some of the little bit that you may be holding on to that is preventing the Ten of Cups from coming into fruition right this minute. So that's part of it. Yes, just say yes. So if you guys were thinking about anything in particular, that is what this is, just confirmation that whatever you were thinking about is what this reading is about, or maybe the last thing I said is about. It's also confirmation of, yes, it is time to move on from this. You don't really have to question it anymore because you're more than ready. It's also can be a card saying to start saying yes to things, to start saying yes to changes and things that you want instead of maybe mulling them over in your mind. And because it's under here with this Two of Swords, not making a decision on, hey, should I do this or not? Just go for it, because a change in energy can change so much else in your life. With the Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So yeah, I think for so many of you, this is about a relationship, ending a relationship, or ending some sort of toxic pattern, toxic job for many. There are, of course, a lot of different things here, but the Great Severing, so you may want to do actual cord cutting. And also at the end of this, we have softening to love. So after you do that cord cutting, after you have that, that time where you are angry and you are, feeding into these emotions that maybe you have kind of pushed off, because a lot of times we can end things before we've actually processed the emotions. So that emotion that you may be hiding can be anger. And of course, anger is also just a something that hides pain. So ultimately that's what this is about. But yeah, after you do that, then softening to love. So being open to love in every aspect, not necessarily like in a relationship or anything like that, but just not letting it make you bitter is the sense I'm getting there. So with fairy, wishing well, manifestation, expectations, offerings in the reverse. So yeah, this energy that you're holding on to, whether it's conscious or subconscious, may be affecting your manifestations. We do have it right under the Ten of Cups. So I don't see this saying that you're not going to manifest what you want, but it may take some time, and just be patient with yourself in this time to heal and time to move on and let go. Okay, so, oh, I already got that. So how can Pisces heal in May? What is the one main thing that Pisces can focus on for healing purposes in May? Sadness. And it did come out in the reverse. I don't read this in the reverse, these cards in the reverse, but it did catch my eye that it did come out as a reversal. So yeah, there is definitely some sadness that perhaps you're bearing down, you're not confronting. So if you need to cry, that's okay, because think of the crying as like a release of energy. If you need to do any sort of thing that can help you to start releasing this energy, like I was mentioning before, cord cutting or meditation, like kind of visualizing these things leaving you, but being honest with yourself about your pain and how it's affecting you. That's the main thing to heal this month. So I think that's very important for you guys, Pisces. Let's go see what's going on in your shadow for May. Colorless angel. So I'm going to read this description on this card. I believe this is another type of sadness card, actually. Denial. It is better not to feel rather than feeling pain. Yes, exactly what I was saying. So we have, with this, colorless angel and sadness, which did pop up in the reverse. Even 2 of cups, 8 of cups in the reverse. I mean, 2 of swords, guys. Sorry. But, hey, slip of the tongue. That can mean something. 2 of swords and 8 of cups in the reverse. These cards together are all pointing to being in denial for your pain and for how much this is actually hurting you. You know, a lot of times when we're ready to end things, we can get in this mode of not wanting to actually face the pain it's caused us. Like, we just push it down to deal with it. And sometimes, you know, that's necessary to make the initial severance, and then so we can start with the next phase of our journey. But you won't get to this 10 of cups and manifestation until you do approach the sadness, until you do face your pain and face your feelings. So I'm going to go ahead and read the rest of this. Apathy is the crowned king of nothingness and the shining queen of whatever. We can be Siegfried, the dragon-slaying hero, but not when he slays the dragon, nor when he is betrayed and dies, but when he is simply doing nothing. We can be Michael the archangel while he waits bored and motionless, and St. George, surprised in a moment of stillness and nothingness. All the strong rivers can become a swamp when they reach the plains, and the most yummy food can become gummy after a couple of hours unintended on a table. There is a lot of darkness when we make the habit of going gray. We numb our senses with a fog of delays, and then we just get indifferent to the fog herself. I'm here, we whisper. And if by a very tiny chance someone notices and replies and asks who's there, we become shy and we stay silent a little more. You cannot be saved unless you face the dragon, and the dragon hurts. Of course it does. Yeah. So it's going to hurt facing this pain, but overall, that's what's going to lead to this ultimate healing, guys. We start off with Temperance and ended with 10 of Cups and within the tarot cards up here. Like, there's no way that letting go of this pain, I'm feeling drawn to picking 2 of these for you. Letting go of this pain is not going to benefit you in a very extreme, emotionally fulfilling way. I only pick one of these cards for other people, but for the other signs, but I'm feeling to pick 2. Oh, how cool. Okay, so Goddess Love has the coldest end, so definitely major breakup vibes in here. Of course, like I was saying before, this could be the ending of a job for some of you, or just a toxic pattern. And then after that, we have your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. So anything that you want, you can have. But with this courage that I see, it's about facing this pain. It's about being honest with yourself so you can finally heal this wound and move on. Because if you don't heal this wound, this thing that you're getting rid of, that you're dropping out of your life, can come back and kind of reel you in again. Because if you're still like burying down emotions you didn't deal with previously, then you're more in that vibration and they're able to get back in there. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I do post other videos such as these, as well as Law of Attraction and pick a cards and collective readings. Okay guys, I love you.